Welcome viewers to episode 6 of my Let's Play. At the end of the last episode I was trying to decide what I wanted to do next, and I think I've decided I want to finish this system out, this automated ore processing. So I've got a bunch of the stuff that I'm going to need already together. I just have to go and craft it. So let's get to it. So first I'm going to need some advanced wooden transport pipes. So let me toss this stuff in here. And to do that we need glass, some wood, which makes regular wooden transport pipes, and put a piece of redstone on top makes it an advanced wooden transport pipe. So I'll need some of those. I'm going to need some stone transport pipes, and along with some an advanced insertion pipe. And we'll take those stone transport pipes. I'm going to need one gold pipe, but this is going to make me 8, which is fine. Just to speed the items along, I'm going to need some iron pipes. Make a bunch of those. And what was this for? Oh, I'm going to need a wrench, a Buildcraft wrench specifically, which is a stone gear with some iron. This way I can manipulate the pipes that I place down. I'm also going to need some engines. So to make an engine, I'm going to need pistons, and I've got all of the components for all the pistons. I'm going to need 5 engines, so I'll need 5 pistons. Hopefully I counted out all this stuff right. So just like this is a standard vanilla piston. So, this wood, these sticks, this glass. Also going to need some more wooden gears. Going to need 2 wooden gears per piston, or per engine. And they just go just along like this. There we go. 5 redstone engines. So I'm just going to toss these things in here for now, because I'm going to need some more room. So I was thinking of how I wanted to power all of these things, and I was originally going to do redstone torches, but that's kind of boring, so I decided I'm going to actually use the wireless redstone to power them, and put a switch somewhere close to the output. So I'm going to need, because I have 5 engines, I'm going to need 5 wireless receivers. And so I'll need some stone bowls. I'm going to need 5 wireless receivers and 1 transmitter. So I'll need a total of 6. 6 of these Aether pearls. Oh, looks like I miscounted there. So we'll grab some more redstone and glowstone. That was much more complicated than it needed to be, but that's okay. So I'll need 6 of these, and I will need 5 of these. And so we'll put down these, like so. So there's my transmitter, and there are my 5 receivers. So, now I'm going to pick this stuff here up, and start placing. So, these insertion pipes, this is going to go on the top here of these machines. I think I only plan to do these two because that's the extractor and that's not a big deal right now. So I'm also going to need the advanced insertion, or the wooden pipes to take the items out, like so, because I want to avoid spillage. So you're going to back out this way and come down and back into the chest. This is where the wrench is going to come in handy. I'm going to orient this here, pipe, so it won't go into here or back into the macerator. It'll come back around into the chest. And I'm going to need a wooden pipe here. I should probably just use a regular old wooden pipe. Because the advanced pipes, you have to filter them, and I just wanted to pull anything that it can out of there. So, wooden transport pipe right here. And yes, that's going the right way, so it'll come into here. We want this one coming up. That. And I'm going to loop back around the same way. With our stone transport pipe. Oh, looks like I'm a little bit stuck in here. There we go. Just orient that like that. So it's going to come into there, and we're going to output out the front. Again, I'm just going to use a regular wooden, and this one here, I'm going to use an advanced wooden. If it will let me place it down. Like so. So now I have to figure out how I want to wire this up with the engines for power. So that's got to go right here, like that. This will go, let's try it right there. That one we want there, and this one we'll put here. Looks like I have an extra, oh, no extra engines. Good. So I think we can do this. Put that there for that one. Probably should start over here. Okay. Let's get my wireless receivers. Put that one there. And this one here. This one can go here. You know what, that's kind of ugly, so I'm going to hide it underneath of it. Kind of like that. And if I get my screwdriver, I can turn that facing up. Like that. And I'll do something similar over here. Let's try that. And 1 second, I'm going to go kill the guys that are trying to break down my door. Okay, so I just made myself some cobblestone transport pipe as opposed to stone transport pipe, because I don't want these two connected, but I need them to go that much lower. So then they can connect to an iron transport pipe, and they can move that way down the line, just with the stone. It's going to come down this way. And go up into that chest, and right, say right here, you know what, that's really not that far. here. I don't have to power that with a redstone signal. I'm just going to use a torch. So... go there for now. Okay, so that'll speed those items along. Now I've still got to get back to here. I think I'm going to have to dig under from here. My shovel. Okay. Now that should go like that. Okay, now give it a name. I'll set it to frequency 10. And I will do this for the rest of them, and kill that zombie that's trying to break down my door and sleep through the night, and I will be back once that's done. Okay, as you can see, we've got it all running. I put the receiver underneath this block here. I got a little switch on it, and it turns on all of these wireless signals. It works. It's not quite done. I have to put the filters on all of these advanced extraction pipes. This one here could probably be a regular wooden pipe. But yeah, it's, I think it'll work just fine. I can still get into this chest here in case I want to just burn some, put something through the furnace section, which is good. Come over and dump everything that needs to be macerated in this macerator here. So yeah, that's that, and everything, once it's done, it will end up down here. There's a few pieces of silver that were done. So that's that. Now I'm pleased with that. This stuff here, now that I've got this going, probably end up moving this section here down over here somewhere into these chests, because that's where this is going to be my new working area now. So with that being mostly finished, I can still do another system for the extractor, but I'll get to that because I really don't need an extractor all that much. What I am noticing is that sometimes these things don't... I'll have to check into that. For some reason they don't seem to want to update all the time. Maybe they have to have a piece of... they have to have a cable connecting to them through the bat box, which wouldn't be so bad. I just have to put the bat boxes one block lower, or possibly even just back one spot. That would work too. Anyway, I'll fix that up later. For right now, it's working for the most part. So if I do tweak it, I'll probably do it off camera. Right. Just give me a few minutes to figure out what I want to do next. Okay, well, I've been out mining a lot. I've got a whole... I've actually overloaded this system pretty good. In fact, it completely ran out of power. So now I'm trying to fix that. I've upgraded this this solar panel here to a low voltage solar panel array. So it's basically 8 solar panels combined into one. and that seems to be keeping this thing more than powered now, which is good, as long as it's daylight. Yeah, see, it's keeping it maxed out, which is great. I actually had to connect a generator to it and burn off some coal coke just to get it to keep running. Same problem is happening with this here furnace. In the process of getting all the pieces together, but as you can see, it keeps running out of power. That's why I hooked up this other generator, so I can toss some extra energy into there when I need it. That's going to take a while because it does, it takes 8 solar panels, and they're not all that cheap resources-wise. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for all these things to, all this, refined iron to cook up and all that stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and make a collector. This is a equivalent exchange item. It takes a furnace, a block of diamond, which is 9 diamonds, and I still have 27. I had to got a lot of diamonds when I was out mining. I was mining for quite a while, using my divining rod a lot. The diamond drill works great. So there's my energy collector. Now, where am I going to put this? Let's put this right here. And I'm going to put a piece of glowstone on top of it. And what this will do, this will collect energy and turn it into matter. So it's going to turn, so if I put a piece of redstone in here, it's going to try and upgrade that redstone into coal, and it's going to put more energy in it and upgrade it to a different item. I don't know what comes next, and it'll just keep going and going and going until it gets to Eternalis fuel, which is a fuel for your divining rod can use that, and along with other equivalent exchange items. So yeah, see, now I got some gunpowder, and it'll just keep going up. I think redstone is probably one of the lowest powered fuels out there. But yeah, so I'm just going to let that keep going. Once I get a piece of Mobius fuel, I'm going to put it on this slot here to target it. So then once the items get to Mobius fuel, it'll stop upgrading and it'll just stay at that point. I want Mobius fuel so I can get myself my first Klein star. Because right now, as I'm using this divining rod, I'm having to keep a stack of coal in my inventory, and it's just burning that off as it needs it. So I'd like to, see there's glowstone dust. I'm not sure what comes next. Maybe blaze powder or maybe even glowstone blocks. But anyway, just thought I'd update that and get that going. Because that's just basically going to sit there. I don't need to watch it. This stuff here, just waiting for all this stuff to process. It's taking a long time. I do want to upgrade this to the rotary macerator and the induction furnace, but not until I solve the power problem. So I will come back once I have all the components for the next solar array, and show you how to build that. Okay, so it looks like I've got all my solar panels I need for my solar panel array. You also need a light voltage transformer, and it's just solar panels around the side here. There's our low voltage solar array. So it's going to produce quite a bit more energy than that regular solar array. And just going to get rid of it. So, and drop this sucker in there, like that, and that should solve the energy problems I've been having for that. That's still going good. That's not going at all because it's macerating coal into coal dust, which is used for some various things, including solar panels. I also need it to make this raw carbon fiber, which makes raw carbon mesh, which creates carbon plates, which I need to make advanced machines, which I need to make that induction furnace and rotary macerator. So I will craft up some of this stuff and be back in a few minutes. Yes, here's the raw carbon mesh. And the raw carbon mesh and a compressor, which I don't have yet, makes those carbon plates. So I'll make up that. The compressor rate. Not now. Out of rubber. Let's see if I've got any left. Oh, good, got lots. Just toss that there for a second. So I need an electronic circuit. I will be thrilled beyond belief when I get my, I need some regular stone. Got some in here somewhere. Maybe not. Ah, there it is. There. I'll be so thrilled when I have my auto crafting system up and I won't have to make these electronic circuits anymore. Compressor, excellent. Take that. So for now, I'm just going to toss this compressor right in front of, right here. And I had to do this because it seemed a little buggy. The extractor wasn't running, like while this had power in it. Was very strange. So I had to do that just to get it running again because I needed rubber. So there's my compressor. Take this raw carbon mesh and I can toss it in here and it will make a carbon plate. And I'm going to make a bunch of those and I will be back when I'm ready to craft some new things. Okay, so one more thing I need for the advanced machine is this mixed metal ingot. I have nowhere to put it in my inventory. Excellent. So this here in a compressor, you can't actually like place this or use it for anything. You just toss it in a compressor and you get advanced alloy, and you use that for the as part of the components to for the advanced machine. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of those. I'll toss this here on the ground for now. Toss that in there. Now, as you can see, I've got two different types of bronze. This bronze is made from bronze dust, and this here is made from bronze dust being made from copper and copper and tin dust. This is actually a bronze ingot made from copper bars and tin bars. Because they come from two different mods, but either of them can be used. They just can't be used together. So because I didn't have any dust available, I just went and made the bar version. So I will toss those in my compressor. Got my carbon plates, and I'll toss those in there. And I'll be back again once I've got the rest of these components. Okay, so I finally got all of the components I'm going to need for the advanced machine blocks that I'll need. I also need some refined iron and some copper. I've already pulled up the old macerator and electric furnace I had because I need one of those for this upgrade. So here's my two advanced machines. Now the electric furnace, if you surround it with copper, get the induction furnace. And the macerator, surround it with refined iron, and we get the rotary macerator. Excellent. So these here will run, I can attach them directly to that, or they'll run on this low voltage power, but I don't know if I'm going to have the same issues. So I might want to move this bat box down one, which is kind of a drag because they're full. Both of them are full. Let me think about this for a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, there was no real way that I could save that energy, so I just ate the loss. Do this. Is that gonna work? No. It's gonna go this way. It's the side that's emitting power. And then the rotary macerator on top of that, like so. And then a piece of dirt to make it look nice. Cables down, and the bat box, so, and my induction furnace, top of cable, like so. Now the trick with these here is they need a switch on them before they'll power up, and maintain maintain a powered state. While they're not running, they'll consume a little bit of energy, but they'll stay charged up. I'm just gonna get myself a couple of levers here. I might switch this if this doesn't work. It would really be nice if actually, you know what? Switches are probably the best way to do this. I knew that was going to happen. So that's that pump going and that one there. Might have to play around with this a little bit and with this wiring, because these need to stay on. See how it's getting faster? It'll gets up to about 10,000 RPM, and then it macerates very, very quickly. Consumes more energy, and this one here builds up heat. It can also do 2 at once, which is nice. So let me think about this here problem, that this is going on because of this switch. I don't think there's any other way to do it, unless I'm probably going to have to rethink these here pipes, or at least where the placement of these engines for these pipes. So I'm going to think about that, and I'll be back. Okay, I've tried a few different things, and that was unfortunately the best I can do. Looks kind of hideous, but yeah, that's about it. I thought about extending this chest out here and putting the wooden pipe basically in the spot here, and the engine underneath of it, but then the pipe had nowhere to go. So basically, this is my challenge to myself all the time of building this type of machine. Simple ore processing is to make it as compact as I can. Each time gets a little bit different and a little bit more compact. I don't think I've ever had it enclosed in this small of a space before. But I think that's all for this episode, and when I get the next episode, I do believe I'm going to be starting into forestry. There's a lot of stuff in there that I'd like to build, and now that I have a bunch of resources that I can build with, that seems like the next best place to start. I still want to get that sorting machine going, but I think forestry is a little bit more important. Or it's going to simplify a lot of things, like, you know, gathering wood. I won't have to do that manually. I'll have a farm for food, a peat bog for fuel, engine fuel. So yeah, so I look forward to that in the next episode, and see you then.